Everybody needs to understand this. There's 2 ways to make money, only 2. Never forget this. Don't ever let anybody tell you there's 3, 4, 5, or 6. There's only 2. Listen, hold on. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you guys a secret I never told anybody, and it's this. You control your time. Stop acting like it controls you. Don't get caught up in the rat race. Don't focus on everybody else, guys. I need you to do me one favor. I need you to realize that we all get the same 24 hours. All of us. Someone doing better than you doesn't have more hours in a day than you. They're more efficient with their time. One of the ways that I'm able still to this day to grow my company lightning fast and to do what most people couldn't do in 10 years and do it in a couple months is for one reason. I understand efficiency of time. Now, I want you to understand this, okay? Do me a favor, please, 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 please. Draw a line, and I want you to draw a line, and I want you to make it like a 10-year line, like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, all the way to 10. So it's gonna look like this, just in case somebody gets confused. I need you to do this. You see this line? See this line? Okay? I need you to start with 1, and then go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 years over here, okay? I'm gonna show you. I want everybody right now to pay attention. Really close attention to me. I'm gonna change your life if you'll listen to me. Swear to God. See this? What if I could show you, by the way, what if I could show you something that would take everybody else in the world 10 years to accomplish? I could show you how to do it in 1 year, and I could save you 9 years. Well, number 1, okay, Jordan, I'd say, how old are you? And Jordan, unmute real quick. I want to give you an example, okay? Jordan, how old are you?
24.
Could you imagine being 34 years old, having to wait to make $1 million a year? No ways. No, dude, you're married, you got kids, you got a family by then. You got, guys, you think as life goes on, you're gonna have more distractions or less? More. You're gonna have more on your plate or less? You're gonna have more on your plate, right? I was just talking to, Evan was over here a little bit ago and he just had his son, right? I said, listen, you remember last year when I told you that you're gonna have to work your butt off because you're eventually gonna have a family one day? And I said, listen, I wanna tell you something. Now you have a son. Now you gotta wake up, you gotta feed him middle of the night, you gotta spend time with him while he's crying. He's just a little baby. I said, those are things that you didn't have a year ago. Don't you wish you'd have trained a little harder a year ago? He's like, man, I didn't even think about that. And now he's like, well, pretty soon I might have another kid. So I better start training my ass off really hard right now. I want to tell you guys something. This 10-year deal, guys, listen to me. Listen to me. Everybody do me one favor. You guys want to figure out how to, give me a number. What do you want to make? 600,000? If I could teach you guys to make $600,000, would you do what I said to do? Yes or no? Okay, everybody do the math. What do we got to do to make that happen? Write down the average commission in your store right now. Average commission. If you're flat, write down your flat. Like, listen, if you sell 20 cars a month, it pays you $500 a car, write down $500 a car, okay? Here's what I need to know. If you want to make $600,000, here's what we got to do. How much money do you got to make a month? Let's just do the math. Well, 600 divided by 12 is what? Somebody give me a number. 50 grand. It's pretty easy, isn't it? Everybody write this down. I will never out-earn my own self-worth. I will never, ever out-earn my own, me, self-worth. Because I'm telling some of you guys right now to write this down. The freaking problem is you don't think you're worth it. And that's a problem. I wish I could just reach to the damn Zoom meeting and just choke you out so that you can realize you're worth it. Does everybody agree that you'll never out-earn your own self-worth? So I need you to do me a favor, okay? Listen to me. If you're crazy enough to listen to me right now, I'm going to tell you what to do, and then you will either do it or you won't. Like, I told you what to do, and then you didn't do it. So like that's on you. Like, it's not, like, it's on you. That's your fault, okay? So you need to make $50,000 a month, okay? Do me a favor, okay? Listen to me. What's the average commission in your store? What is your flat? Take that average commission, like I'm gonna give you an example. Dustin Hightower, he's with us on the call. He's the GM. Dustin, are you still with us or no?
Here, what's up? How you doing?
Dustin, what's your average commission in the dealership right now, roughly?
653 before bonuses, 653.
Okay, 650 divided by 50,000, and you said before bonuses, so it can go up in the end, but how many cars is that?
We're selling about 225.
No, I want to know this. If a salesman wanted to make $50,000 in your store.
Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, Dustin, if a guy want to make $50,000, he wants to make 50, the average commission is 700. Let's just say 700. 700 divided by 50 is how much, Dustin? What do we got there? How many cars would he have to sell?
He's pushing 70 plus cars a month.
Do you say 70?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right, follow me. Everybody watch. We hear that number, and you know what we say?
Hey, hold on. The key thing is we need to work on our gross profit. So basically, the salespeople right now.
Exactly. Exactly. No, listen. What Dustin just said. Everybody listen to me. Everybody needs to understand this. There's 2 ways to make money. Only 2. Never forget this. Don't ever let anybody tell you there's 3, 4, 5, or 6. There's only 2. Number 1, to increase your units, or number 2, raise your gross. That's it. There's 2 ways. There's 2 ways. Okay. But I want to go over this with you. I'm using Dustin's numbers. Dustin said a guy would have to sell 70 cars. Now listen. Some of you, your commission in your store is like $1,500. Some of it's $700. They're all different, okay? So I need you to do your own math. Do me a favor, 50,000 divided by the average commission in your which I said average. I know you guys ain't average. So let's just say we're using average numbers here. It would be 70. Now listen, let's do some math. Okay, I'm gonna take Jordan. Jordan, do me a favor. If you worked for Dustin Hightower and the average commission is $700 in his store, he said you'd have to sell 70 cars, right? Do me a favor, 70 cars, how many days did you say you worked a month?
23.
70 divided by 23 is what? Like 2 cars a day. Like, what is it, 3 cars a day? Is that right?
3 cars a day. 3 cars.
All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? All right. How many days do you work? How many hours do you work in a day? 10?
Yeah.
And how many hours does it take you to sell a car? 3?
3. Playing it safe.
Okay. 3 times 3 is 9. So if you sold 3 cars a day every day, it'd take you 9 hours. Is that possible, yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Now you ask me one question. You say, Andy, how in the hell am I going to sell 3 cars a day every day? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to ask who's willing to take action to do with me, okay? Everybody write down a date. Write it down. June 6th. Everybody write down that date, June 6th. Does anybody know what day, does anybody know what's happening June 6th? Boiler room, baby! Woo! All right, let me tell you what's happening June 6th. Because, listen to me, we're about to start airing this, and then we're cutting it off. I'm gonna explain to you what this is. Everybody write this down. June 6th, I'm doing the boiler room event. You say, Andy, what the hell is boiler room? What is that? Well, let me explain what it is. I just went into Lithia Motors. I train Lithia with a bunch of their stores. I go into Lithia Motors, and they're trying to set appointments. I said, how many appointments do we set on average per day in this store? They set around 10, 12, sometimes 15, 20 on a Saturday. And I'm talking like, dude, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, I could set 200 appointments in an hour. And they're like, no way. Doesn't exist. Get the phones, baby. Let's go. Print list. Give it to me now. Guess what happened? 1 hour later, we got over 200 appointments. How does that happen? Because I'm in the room. Nobody gets around me. It doesn't happen. Now here's my deal. I created something called the boiler room. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. I'm gonna do it. Now imagine this. I wanna ask you a question, okay? Mike Simpson, imagine if I had you print a list of all the people that bought a car in 2019. I don't care anything about them. Just print the list. Print the list. I need a name, I need a phone number. Mike, imagine if I sat next to you and you dialed the phone and I told you what to say. You said what I said. I trained you to be deadly on the phone. And if they said no, I grabbed the phone from you, Mike, and I actually handled it myself and set the appointment for you. Would that be pretty fucking cool? Welcome to the boiler. Welcome to the boiler room. No social media. No social media. No closing. No overcoming objections. Nothing. I'm going to teach you how to use the phone. I'm going to call with you. I'm going to show you how to do it. We are doing a live training event, LIVE, live in Scottsdale, Arizona here. You guys want to make $1 million? You want to make 600 grand? You want to get out of the place you're at now? If I can teach you to do this one time, can you do it for the rest of your life? Yes or no? Yes. Do you follow Brad Lee? Guys, it's Andy Elliott right here at my conference room in Scottsdale, Arizona. We are putting on the event of the year, June 4th. Entrepreneurs, salespeople, closers, business owners. You want to build a sales team and learn how to close anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. This is going to be the event. And by the way, Brad Lee isn't going to be here like a speaker at most speaking events. He's personally going to be training from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Everything you need to know to triple your income this year. And by the way, this is an event that ain't gonna happen again. If you wanna be the best, if you wanna be so great at what you do, you make your competition look like freaking amateurs, this is the place you wanna be. We only got 350 seats, so the spots are gonna go out fast. Shoot me a text message right now, 918-210-0254. You don't want to miss this event. Shoot a text message right now to 918-210-0254. Let's kill it, baby. Let's go.